Alright guys, I got some an 87 K5 Blazer, and these are 56-inch front springs. Up front I have a 52 and beyond kit from Kurt at DIY Forex. Including I got his 7.25-inch shackles and his eye shackle hanger mount. The correct way to measure the spring is not from bolt to bolt. It's actually to measure it from the whole length of the spring. So you're going to go from bolt to one side of the spring following the hoop, the down droop of the spring, and you get 56s. The difference between the distance, the spring is not actually centered. One side measures 26 and the long side measures 30 inches and 26 inches. Today we're going to be flipping it around, knocking it 4 inches forward to move the axle more forward, to keep it out of my firewall, and just for flexing reasons and rock crawling reasons, so my tire hits first instead of the body of my truck. And here's a video of it. First thing first, gotta get the U-bolts off. I already have the axle on the jack stand. The leaf spring plate is from Kurt at DIY Forex. This thing is beef. There's not going to be any flexing going on here. Plate is that it's adjustable for if you need to move the if you buy a 0 rate or an easy inch. They have multiple bolts set up, so you can either move the axle forward or back, and that's what this slot right here is for. On a stock spring plate, it only has one bolt in the middle, and you have to cut it out. Kurt designs these so you can move the axle forward or back an inch or inch and a half. And it's a lot thicker. It doesn't flex. This thing is really, really beef. Got little spacers in here. The spring's a little narrower when you have a 56-inch spring and you get a new bushing kit. These don't have normal bushings, so you gotta use those little big old washers. Got these from Kurt at DIY Forex. He sells them in his kits whenever you do a 52-inch swap or buying springs. Make sure you get these. This spaces it correctly so the width between the top and the bottom are the same. Cool. Go. And just because these flex better don't mean they're any lighter. Those springs are heavy. Alrighty, got the springs out. There they are right there. About to flip them, put them back in, reinstall everything. Just so you know, I am using a lift and I'm using jack stands. Anybody could do this outside in their garage or anywhere else. I'm just doing it here because it's quicker. There's a lot more equipment here. I normally do stuff on my own and do it at home just because you know, after work I can work on it. But I got a good friend over here at Offer already named Robert, and he lets me use his lift whenever I get the chance. He's not busy. But of course, guys, using a lift is a lot safer, a lot easier, a lot faster. It just makes the whole process more simple. That's why shops are able to get it done quicker, faster, and safer than doing it in your backyard. But don't be deterred thinking that you can't do it at home with jack stands. Alright, I gotta move the axle like 4 inches forward, and I'm just sliding it. Side. If you can tell right here, I got the long side toward the back now and the short side to the front. That's gonna knock the axle 4 inches forward on a 56-inch front spring. Well, it's a rear spring moved up front for flexing reasons. So we're already going to be lowering it down to the leaf spring. Just a little bit. Got a little punch right here and help align it. There we go. Just got to put the U-bolts back on. And get the front springs flipped. Having a lift makes it easier. I'm doing this by myself. Alright, I gotta show y'all guys this. I gotta move 4 inches forward. Not 100% bolted up, but I gotta move it 4 inches forward. And you can see right here that the way I have the crossover steering, the high steer kit, definitely gonna have to swap it. I've never seen anybody swap it or know if they do, but I'm gonna remove the back tie rods to the front. And then the front, actually drag link, I'm going to move it to the back. And see how that works. I am going to have ram assist, so if it's going to have a little bit harder time steering because it's farther back, but I think it'll work out. We'll have to just test it out and check it out. Already got the springs flipped. Got the long side toward the back. I'm probably going to clamp these together so the spring's not individually by itself when it flexes. Got the spring plates bolted on. I got the steering arms flipped before this tie rod, or this is a tie rod, this is a drag link. The drag link was on the front and the tie rod was in the back, so we just flipped it so the steering would be pretty straight. Rattling. Alright, got the axle moved forward. Got it 4 inches forward now. That's gonna have real good clearance. That looks good, dude. If you can see it, I got the back, it's about 3 inches back. I got the 56-inch springs run backwards also, so it knocks it about 3 inches back, and up front it knocks it 4 inches. It might be 4 in the front or in the rear also because of the offset. If you can see it there, it knocks it forward like crazy. That's gonna be a lot better.